Rob, the story I want to start off with is the subpoena story that was just dropped. If you don't mind pulling that up, I don't even know if we have that story because it just happened right now. House panel subpoenas Clinton's and other ex-officials in Epstein probe, seeks files from the DOJ. This happened, just look what time it is right now, 11:01 this morning. If we can read this article, the House Oversight Committee issued subpoenas Tuesday to a slew of former Attorney General and FBI directors, Clinton's, for their testimony case involving sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. The subpoena seeking depositions from former Justice Department officials were issued after Republicans and Democrats on a House Oversight Subcommittee approved measures to authorize the demands last month as part of an effort for Congress to obtain more information about Epstein. The investigators also issued a subpoena to Attorney General Pam Bondi for documents related to the Justice Department investigation and to Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, his associate, who is serving a 20-year prison. And by the way, I think story just also came out where Ghislaine Maxwell has officially moved into a nicer place where she's at. No, literally, she just moved into a new prison amid fight over answers and immunity. And when I'm looking at the story of what names were on the list today, Rob, I don't know if you see a list of all the names today. If you can find it, I had one of the lists that I saw here that David Harris posted. If you have a list of the names, I want to share this because I'm coming to you here to see what this could look like.
Pat, you know who's in that prison? Elizabeth Holmes is in that new prison that they moved her to in Texas.
Oh,
so
wow.
they can talk about,
Interesting. Here's the names. William Barr, Alberto Gonzalez, Jeff Sessions, Eric Holder, Merrick Garland, James Comey, Robert Mueller, Loretta Lynch are some of the names of people that got subpoenaed this morning. Tom, what does this mean?
What this means is everyone has won an all-expenses-paid trip to Washington to be questioned. And unless everybody just wants to stand there and say, I take the fifth, I take the fifth, I take the fifth, which makes everybody look bad. So you're all guilty. But that could be what comes out of it. So I think on the far end of one thing, everybody takes the fifth. Everybody sits there like this, refusing to cooperate. Like when we saw Hillary, you've got probably, remember how Hillary looked exasperated when she was being quizzed about Benghazi?
What difference does it make?
Yeah, what difference does it make? And she sat
How
there,
disgusting.
and she sat there like this, remember? Just like,
horrible.
And going,
Unbelievable.
like, you're not going to get anything from me.
So do you think everyone's going to plead the fifth?
No, someone is going to break and someone is going to get left out to dry. That's usually what happens when you get large groups of it. It happened in Watergate. It's happened since then. There's too many people here. I looked on this list and I sat there and I looked and a name stuck out for me. Loretta Lynch. I'm like, everybody's got friends on here. Does she have enough friends, or is she going to be the one that says something? Because when you look at this, Pat, you have to just look around. And, Pat, you're really good at this. Like when you're trying to decipher a business negotiation through multiple parties, and you're looking at, okay, here's the strong one, here's the talker, here's the lawyer, here's the aggressive one, and you're really playing chess. That's what's about to happen, Pat. They're going to go there and play chess, and somebody is going to be a man or a woman without a country, because usually what happens if everybody goes through is that somebody says something or somebody leaks something, and I looked at that list and I looked
Who do you think they worry about? I want you to look at this list. By the way, this is the list that Epstein victims identified due by August 19th, demanding full, complete, unredacted Epstein files with victims identified redacted by August 19th. Clinton's deposition is scheduled on October 14th. Hillary Clinton's October 9th. Comey 7th. Mueller 2nd. Barr is the 18th of August. Alberto's 26th. Sessions. So this is going to happen the next few weeks.
And look who's first.
Tom.
Slick Willie.
No, William.
Bill. Slick Willie.
No. William Barr is first, August 18th.
Oh, meaning Gates-wise.
Yep.
Oh, I thought you meant the list. Yeah.
No. Who on this list do Clintons worry about? Because you got to know, Clintons are going to call everybody, and there's going to be a conference call today if it hasn't already happened.
They're talking right now.
Which of them do you think they fear? Do you think Loretta's the one they fear?
I would look at Loretta and Eric Holder.
Jeff.
Because those are the ones that it seems.
Jeff Sessions.
Tell me why.
Jeff Sessions, he has a relationship with Trump. And I think out of all those, Tommy, you made a great point on the fifth and who's going to talk and who's not going to talk. I mean, if I was Bill Clinton, I wouldn't say one damn word, bro. That guy is the most entrenched with Jeffrey Epstein. Why? I would ask him every question from, besides the redacted stuff, why the hell was he visiting you at the White House 11 times? Why? Why were you flying on Pedophile Express, whatever the hell it's called, 26 times? Why were you at the? Those are questions. Why are you pictured with these younger? That relationship. Why, when you walk into Epstein's house in Manhattan, Pat, there's a picture of you in a dress pointing at the people walking.
You would never have that dress in your apartment.
I'm not a big purple. I wear red or something more flashy. But
yeah.
my point is being Jeff Sessions has a relationship. But at the end of the day, PBD, do you think anything's going to come off this, even if they don't plead the fifth?
I don't know.
And they all
I know you're saying that, and I know, Vinny, that's something you say a lot. But hear me out.
Okay.
You know what I'm for? In business, there's a couple things. The longer you're in business, you realize one thing will never happen. You know what never happened in business?
What?
Perfection. You will never have perfection in business, ever.
Okay.
Guess what you're looking for in business, in marriage, in parenting?
Uh-huh.
You know what you're looking for?
What?
Progress is what you're looking
Okay.
for. I think this is progress. And I think you got to applaud them for making progress, for being subpoenaed. Where it goes from here, who knows? I like the fact that they're doing this. The reality of it is Daily Mail comes out with a story a couple of days ago, and they say all these people linked to Epstein scandal who have died by suicide. Epstein died by suicide.
Yep.
Virginia Giuffre died by suicide, April the 25th at 41 years old. And she said this would never happen. And she was the one that at an Australia farm, abused as a child, trafficked by Ron Eppinger. She met Ghislaine at 16, worked at Mar-a-Lago. She alleged Epstein and Maxwell groomed her for sexual servitude, including to Prince Andrew, settling with him in 2023. She posted about hospital stays and a quad bike accident before death. Mark Middleton, Clinton's special assistant, admitted Epstein to the White House 7 times. And Flo on the Lolita Express died by suicide May 2022, 59 years old at Heifer Ranch, Perryville, Arkansas, which we were just there a few days ago.
Shotgun in the chest?
In Arkansas, not at
Weird.
that specific place. Shotgun in the chest.
Couldn't find
It's
the gun.
tough to do.
Weird.
Jean-Luc Brunel, Epstein's modeling agent, found hanged in his Paris prison cell on February 19, 2022, after rape charges. Giuffre alleged he used her as a sex slave. And then Thomas Bowers, former Deutsche Bank executive, hanged himself in Malibu in November 2019 at 55, oversaw Epstein's accounts 2013 to 2018, leading to Deutsche Bank's $150 million and $75 million settlement. The spokesperson said, "We acknowledge our error of onboarding Epstein in 2013. No direct evidence ties to Bowers to Epstein accounts." So, listen, all I care about, that they're finally sitting there asking these questions, and if the audience sees everybody plead the fifth, guess what that does? That gets everybody saying, what are you hiding? Why are you not answering? What are you uncomfortable answering with? I'd love to see Bill and Hillary Clinton plead the fifth the entire time.
Yeah.
Because everyone's going to play that. Tom.
Well, you asked me why I thought Loretta Lynch and then Eric Holder. I'll tell you why. Because Eric Holder is Obama's guy. He was his first AG. He was the first African-American to be Attorney General of these United States. He was followed by Loretta Lynch, who was the first female African-American to be AG. And they were not seen to be kind of tied in to the whole Epstein thing and the flights. They were Obama's people. And Obama and Hillary still are chilly. The most that Eric Holder did for Hillary that I saw was when he just came out and said, I'm endorsing Hillary Clinton. I think she's the best person to, I think he used the phrase, preserve the Obama legacy. So that's why I look at Lynch and Holder as the ones here that I believe that the Clintons probably would fear the most.
Okay, Adam?
So the most important person by far is Ghislaine Maxwell when it comes to this Epstein thing. We're going down this list, Bill and Hillary. We're talking about Jeff Sessions, Bill Barr. We're talking about Eric Holder, all these names that have been in government and been sort of in the know or what's going on here. Ghislaine Maxwell knows everything. And she is in jail for 20 years, whatever her sentence is. And now there's a conversation about what does she know? It's almost like there was a golf game, and it's like, no, we need to do a mulligan. What happened? The scorecard was ripped up. All these players mysteriously vanished.
Adam, out of this list, who's
yes.
the most important?
Out of this list, it's Bill Clinton. But Bill Clinton will not say shit. Hillary Clinton will not say anything. He's the former president of the United States. When did he leave office? 25 years ago. You think retroactively Bill Clinton is going to be held responsible for anything? Zero. The only person who's ever been attempted to be held responsible for anything is Donald Trump. Why? Because the entire system, the entire swamp was trying to get him. And even then, it didn't work. And by the inch of a bullet, he's still here alive. But nothing is going to happen when these people go to court.
And Pat, that's the point. I get the business part. I get the business and the progress is happening. But is it really progress? Because in business, I learned this a lot from you, accountability. If you mess up, you have to pay the price. All those names that you listed, can we just acknowledge these people, whatever you want to call the people that are in control, how lazy are they with this whole suicide thing? But you know what I thought about? Why change gears? It works because we just keep seeing and we go suicide, yeah. And we brush it off. Because Pat, at the end of the day, you know why nothing's going to happen? And why I'm questioning why Trump and all them are pushing this right now? Can we step back? Is Jeffrey Epstein the most important thing that happened to Trump? Let's rewind. Are we not going to do Russiagate? All these people, I mean, the Hillarys and the bar, it should be Russiagate first. It should be COVID. I know Fauci's got immunity, but bring everybody else in about COVID. That's important. There's a reason why this right now is taking precedent, and I know why. Because Trump was mentioned. Elon made the post PBD. Now we are where we are right now, and all this confusion because Elon started it.
You're saying now that you think Trump is tied to it?
Trump, in my opinion, Pat, with all the research, because remember, I'm such a diehard Trump fan, I had to change gears and go, okay, back up, think objectively. They're mentioning his name. Once Elon said it, and then all this, I'm going to release it. No, I'm not. Yeah. Stop talking about it. I don't need your support. I think he's listed in there. There's no list, but he's mentioned. Michael Wolff, like we talked about, PBD, says there's a whole different side of this guy that you don't know, and he has all this footage. I'm just saying, is this the most important? To me, it is.
Let me tell you why you're not going to get accountability, and I'll be quick. Because you actually have moral framework, and you believe in things like justice and fairness and accountability. That's not how it works in government. Anytime that there's a big company that tries to get bailout, look at during COVID, the airlines, look at the big banks. Pat believes in capitalism, freedom to buy, freedom to sell, freedom to try, freedom to fail. The big banks will not fail. The airlines will not fail. Big government will not fail. No one will be held accountable because you don't allow them to fail.
I agree.
Once you put Bill Clinton or Hillary Clinton or Trump in jail, then there's accountability. Until then,
it's a wrap.
It's all just nonsense.
Well, listen, it's a good point that's being made by both of you. Here's what I will tell you. When they try to take down the mob that owned all the politicians, the Italian mob, for decades, it'll never happen, it'll never happen, it'll never happen. J. Edgar Hoover protected all of them, said there's no such thing. It's not there. Then all of a sudden, couple lawyers behind closed doors, one of them I believe was from Rutgers University, found a way, a RICO law to go and take them out with a young attorney named Rudy Giuliani. And then all of a sudden, you saw 200 and something, mobsters walking up with handcuffs. You're like, wait, what just happened here? Mm-hmm. No one ever thought that was going to take place. The only thing I'm saying right now is this is still a bit of a progress that we're looking at. Summer is here. Future looks bright gear. We have the matching shirts with the hats, gang. So, Rob, if you can go to it where people can see it. No, you just had it. If you go back one where it shows the homepage right there. So the matching, if you can shop the collection, the hats, the shirts, the colors matching with each other. This is the shirt that Vinny wears, the black Future Looks Bright shirt right there with the silver one.
I love that. That one
Every time I see it, because that's elevated, right, off the shirt.
It's raised off the shirt.
It's sick. So if you go up a little bit, I don't know if that one's an elevated or not. Go a little bit higher up with the hats. The other way, Rob, if you go, those are the ones that are elevated. These are so sick. Look at that. Matching. So summertime, go sport your future. Yesterday, we're walking on Vegas. Guys got Valuetainment shirt on, Valuetainment hats on. It's awesome. Now we're seeing it all over the place. And I'm getting a bunch of pictures being sent my way. So go to vtmerch.com, place your order. And number two, we were at Gaylord last week, Orlando, at the conference where the Vol Conference will be held, and at the hotel where the Vol Conference will be held. We are officially 35 days away from nearly 12,000 people coming together at the Vol Conference at the Gaylord. The hotel looks amazing. The number of networking opportunities, absolutely insane. Whether you're in AI, real estate, private equity, you're trying to raise money, you're trying to deploy money to some people, great place to come. If you haven't yet bought your tickets, the top 2-tier tickets are about to sell out. Of course, you can get your general tickets, but the best tickets are typically the executive and the CEO and founder for you to sit closely and network with others. There's going to be a lot of big announcements that we'll be making. Tony Robbins will be there. Martha Stewart will be there. David Falk will be there. And a couple other surprises that will only be revealing while you're there. If you haven't yet registered, go to thevaultconference.com. Once again, to thevaultconference.com. I believe the prices are increasing this Friday. So get your tickets before the prices increase by the end of this week, and get your hotels as well at the Gaylord, because everybody will be there.
If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.